Hello, my name is Jacob Nordstrom, and this is an informative guide to one of the coolest animals in the world, the capybara. The capybara's scientific name is Hydrochoerus hydrochaeris and is in the family of Cavidae in the order of Rodentia. Basically, all this means is that the rodent is native to South America. The reason you can know it is native to South America is because it is within the family Cavidae. This family is derived from the first rodents who traveled across the Atlantic from West Africa from a process known as rafting. This took place around 20 to 30 million years ago during the Miocene epoch. The monkeys within South America also took this trip 30 to 40 million before that even, in the exact same process. Back to the capybara, it is the largest living rodent, and one interesting fact is that one of its ancestors is the largest rodent to ever live, reaching size of small blackbirds. They range from Panama all the way down to Patagonia, although their historic range had them going all the way up into parts of Texas. They are semi-aquatic, which means they spend a decent amount of their lives within water, which for them are rivers, ponds, marshes, and lakes, all within heavily wooded areas. In terms of mating, the females have the dominance and choice, and the act is only done submerged in water. Only once their gestating of an average of 140 days is complete, they usually give birth to around 4 pups in a litter. Then those pups are eventually weaned off the milk by 16 weeks and start the journey to adulthood. They are gregarious in their lifestyle. They usually have 10 to 20 individuals within a group, with half of those adults and half of those pups. Among the adults, that is usually also split evenly, and have usually only a loose hierarchy of top males. The coolest thing though is that the groups can get to sizes of 100 individuals during the dry season. Instead of warring over the fewer watering holes, they communally live amongst each other in these giant groups. It's amazing. Another amazing feat is their lack of aggression towards other animals. You may have seen a picture or two of some type of bird or small mammal resting near or even on top of a capybara. This is most likely due to protection and uh, assisting each other for food. Since capybaras have an abundance of their food around and are within their large groups, they are pretty protected and therefore have no reason to be aggressive against smaller creatures. There are many videos on YouTube that show this, for example, and actually they don't mind humans either, allowing to get petted and fed by them. Since they are herbivores, they mostly eat different kinds of grasses and aquatic vegetation, although they will eat fruits and bark if need be, since they do not make their own vitamin C like us. Their feeding schedule typically around dawn and dusk to avoid most predators like the jaguar and anaconda, and hide out and wallow during the day. They have short beige-colored fur, black eyes, and a vestigial tail. They have a blunt and square snout with their eyes, ears, and nostrils all on the top of their head to accommodate floating in deep water, where they are even able to sleep due to this adaptive trait. Although stocky looking, capybaras can get to be quite fast on land, and they are even more impressive in water. Jumping in the water and swimming is their best way to get away from the top predators, who usually are only ambushers anyway. The predators Their predators, which include anacondas, jaguars, and other medium to small felines, eagles, and caiman. These are probably not only my favorite rodent alive today, but my favorite mammal in all of South America. They are truly fascinating beasts and hope you feel interested enough to do more research on them. There have been a large amount of habitat destruction within South America over the past decades, and the capybara is another victim of this. Hopefully those times will change before they lose too many numbers and get added to the ever-growing threatened species list. Thank you for watching and listening to my informative speech on the capybara.